welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara and you are watching Sew in the City on YouTube. First, I want to thank you for being here. I'm so grateful that you all watch my videos and I'm grateful that I get to make videos for you. So today, as you can see, I am inside of my house as opposed to being outside in the garden. And that's because today's video will be a review of this new seed starting station that my dad set up for me. We got this seed starting station from a company called Gardener's Supply, and I'm excited to show you how the final product looks. And I'm also excited just to give you some pros and cons that my dad and I noticed while it was being put together, okay? So before we get into that, I just want to remind you that you can like this video, make a comment, you can subscribe, and you can also share the video if you feel inclined to do so, okay? Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, I'm in another room now. This is what I like to call my official seed starting room. And I've chosen this room to be where I start my seeds because it's very humid. It's like this all year round, no matter if it's in the winter or the summer, it's humid up here. So as you can see behind me, this is the official seed starting station. I got this from Gardener's Supply Company, and the actual name of this is the LED SunLite 3-tier garden. And of course, it's called the 3-tier garden because as you can see, it has 1, 2, and 3. It's at the very bottom, but 3 tiers, 3 layers. And so I really wanted to get this because it will allow me the ability to be more organized in regards to how I start my seeds for this next season. And one of the main things that I like about it is that it has adequate lighting. So last year, one thing that I really struggled with was not having adequate lighting for my seedlings. And because of that, my seedlings started to stretch out and got really long and leggy. That's not healthy for seedlings. It's not good for them to be that leggy. So with this light fixture, each layer has one. And you can lower this down to about this low. So when I start my seedlings, I'll be able to make sure that the light is low enough so that they don't reach so far for it. And as my seedlings continue to grow, I will, make the light rise a little bit so that, I can just keep everything the way that it should be. So I'm really excited about the lighting fixtures. And another thing that I like is that each layer has its own tray. As you can see right here, these trays can lift up and everything. So I really like that. I just put my seed kits and everything. I put the actual seed pots right here so that I can start the seeds. And like I said, there's a tray on each row. I love that. And I also like how these keychains are right here because this is what I would use when I want to actually lower this light fixture or if I want to make it go higher. I use these keychains, so I just love that too. And it's such an organized system. Like, I just love it. It's great. It's good for me to use and to keep everything where I need it to be, because last season all I had was a table up here and I had some plastic solo cups and these little single light fixtures that I would put on something else so that I could hang them over the cups. And that really wasn't an organized system, so this is great. Another thing that I like about this is that there's wheels on this. So the wheels can allow you to move this anywhere that it needs to be. I will say initially when my dad was putting this together, we were concerned if this would actually be sturdy enough because the wheels don't seem to have any locks on them. So we were concerned that this cart would just roll everywhere because there's no locks on the wheels. However, once my dad started putting everything together, I don't know if it's because the light fixtures are so heavy or if the trays are so heavy, but this does not move around. Like the wheels stay put. Now that everything's together, it stays put. But overall, there are no actual locks on the wheels. And let me see. I guess I can go on some other cons. There's not a lot of cons in regards to putting this together, but one slight con when it came to my dad putting this together was when it came to putting these chains together that you use to lower to lower the lights and make the lights higher. These chains were really hard to put on here, and that's because you have to get this single chain, and there's one chain on each side. You have to get this chain and put it through this skinny little section right here, but there's no easy way to do it. Like it's very, very thin, and the weight of gravity made it to where every time my dad would put this keychain through this here thing right here, it would just fall. It wouldn't go straight, right? So my dad had to tilt this whole thing over sideways so that he can put this little keychain through this black part, and it would connect all the way over so that it can hang down, if that makes sense. Because when you try to do it with it standing up like this, gravity is just gonna put the keychain down and it will never go through. So that was a big con. It's more so like a con in regards to just the manufacturing of this and trying to make it a little bit easier when it comes to putting it together. And I guess maybe another con would be it's slightly expensive, but overall I kind of, when it comes to these type of things, it's hard to find one that isn't a couple of $100s, especially in this economy. So it's definitely not the cheapest, but it is a great, it's a great source of help for me because it will allow me to be more organized. And honestly, when it comes to seed starting, that's what I need. I just need it to be more organized. So I'm really happy with it. Okay, y'all, so now I'm going to cut the lights off in this room, but I'm going to keep these lights on the seed starting station because I want you to see just how bright these lights are and how wonderful the lights are, because this is very helpful. Okay, y'all, so you can see that I cut the lights off in this room, but these lights are still on, and look at how bright these lights are. It's just really, really awesome. The lights are just bright and strong. And they'll be great for my seedlings, so I'm very happy and very excited about that. And yes, so I'm happy you got to see this because some people may want to know, are these lights actually really bright? Are they actually really powerful enough to, you know, keep my seedlings happy and give the seedlings the requirements that they need in regards to light? And my answer would be yes. I think that although I haven't actually put most of my seedlings up here yet, I think this will provide my seedlings with the requirements that they need in regards to light. Okay, y'all, so I'm definitely going to keep you all updated in regards to how the seed station works once I put all my seedlings up here and get everything planted. I'm going to keep you all updated and just let you know how I like it and how it's going. But right now, I'm liking it so far. And as far as the date that I'll start planting my seeds, I believe I'm going to start my first seedlings next weekend. So around next Friday and Saturday, that's when I'll officially get my seed starter trays up here and plant my seeds and everything, and hopefully it goes well. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay, y'all, I hope you liked the video. That's all I have for you today. Like I said, this video is just showing you some of the pros and cons that we noticed when my dad is putting the seed starting station together. But overall, I'm really just happy about how it turned out, and I'm excited that I'll have a more organized setup when I actually start my seeds. Okay, so before I go, don't forget, no matter how bad your day was, no matter what you're going through, just keep sowing.